We're kind of in a strange space right now in GTA Online. Obviously, the Casino Heist DLC came to an end maybe about a month or so ago, and in a normal time, when that sort of big DLC ends, we're all looking forward to what the next DLC will be, and we expect that next DLC to be relatively big. And that's what we're maybe hoping the summer update would be. However, now that we're in the pandemic and, everything sort of changed, we kind of don't know what's going to happen. But I will say, if Rockstar cannot make a grand, big update for the summer, a quality of life update should be what they try to do instead. Now, earlier today, kind of last night, Fun MW2 posted this, and I'm not really sure what he means by it exactly, but someone asked, any thoughts on what the next DLC will be, and he responded by saying it will surprise some people, but not so much. So I'm not sure if he's saying that kind of maybe what has been speculated will be the next DLC, whether that's like a Police DLC or a Benny's 2 DLC or the Mansion of... I don't know what he's saying, or if he's saying it's going to be something completely unexpected. But if it is something completely unexpected, this quality of life update idea would be incredible. So the pictures that I'm going to show you guys, this is actually coming from Reddit user GameRabbit. I'll leave a link to his post in the description. It's a pretty awesome post. I mean, just because here's the picture, and we're going to dive into each one of these things. These are just a few of his ideas, and we'll touch more on some of the quality of life updates that Rockstar should add to GTA. But these are some main ones that would be freaking amazing. The first one, the top left here, rename and rearrange your garages. Now, technically, you can rearrange your garages, at least as far as cars in them, but it's so complicated when you're trying to do multiple garages. And considering the fact that nowadays you almost have like 15 to 20 properties that can hold cars, it's such a freaking tiring process to go through and change everything the way you want it. So a better system of that. And then on top of that, renaming them so because if you're like me, you might have like 4 garages in the same apartment thing, and you're like, you gotta remember, it's like, all right, is the second one my supercar garage? Is the third one like which one is which? But if we could rename them to say, hey, supercar garage, right? Off-road garage, sport car garage, bike garage, that would be such a welcome feature just to make the menu less confusing. Another quality of life update he suggests is a full nightclub popularity with one mission. Honestly, this is one of the reasons why I think a lot of people, myself included, kind of just sort of, let the nightclub die. Nightclub doesn't really get used a whole bunch. I remember the last time I've been inside of my nightclub. And that's because it just seemed like the popularity stuff and keeping up with all that was kind of annoying. It was kind of a drag because you did this one mission. You would think that would give your bar, your nightclub a lot of popularity on the bar, but it really didn't. And you had to do multiple of these, and it's just kind of tiring. So if there was some mission, like he says, that maybe takes a little bit longer to do, maybe there's a little bit more of a process to it, but it fills up the whole bar, that would be really nice. One of the ones I freaking would love, and I hate how it's not this way in the game, buying all snacks before a mission in one click. Look, snacks, I don't know if Rockstar, I guess maybe they intended them to be this way, but snacks are almost essential when you're playing some of those tougher missions. Maybe not the contact missions, but the casino heists, the doomsday heists. You need snacks, otherwise you're going to have a very bad time. Because the snacks replenish your health fully. Normally, you only get halfway, and some of those freaking NPCs, man, they auto-aim to your head, and they can take you out really quickly, especially if your health is low. But the problem is that you run out of snacks fairly quickly by playing these missions, and the way to get them is you have to go to a snack machine or like your office and interact with Paige, I think, or is it Paige? No, it's the office assistant, and you got to just buy them one by one, or I guess you go to the gas station and buy them one by one. There was just a way to buy all snacks like there is a way to buy all ammo and buy armor, that would be another awesome feature. And then the last one he mentions is an upgrade to your biker business vehicles. Honestly, out of all of these, this one is probably the biggest, because if you're still doing biker business missions in today's GTA Online, you know far too well how bad those vehicles they give you are. Some of the newer businesses in those missions, we've gotten better vehicles, faster vehicles, upgradable vehicles. Nightclub, for instance, you had the upgradable options. But the biker businesses never did. And I swear, driving that stupid post-op van all across Los Santos is one of the single most frustrating and annoying missions in the game. So having an upgraded option would make the businesses so much better, and people would actually go back and like do those businesses, because it's hard when you have these newer vehicles, newer businesses with all these newer features, and you go back to the old stuff and it's like, man, this is not it, Chief. Having an upgrade to those vehicles would be amazing. Now, of course, if you read through the Reddit post, there's a bunch of really great other ideas for a quality of life update. And in the comment section, post your own quality of life update that you would like to see. And look, the more people that watch the video, more people that like it, more people that comment, maybe Rockstar gets a couple ideas from it. That would be amazing, right? If they ever did decide to do this. Some of the other, I think, relatively big quality of life changes would be to fix the phone. I know it's a pipe dream. It's never going to happen. I don't want them people to call me, man. Stop calling me. Also, Moore's Mutual. Why can't I just get every vehicle with one click? It used to be that way, and now it's all separated into garages, which, I don't know, I don't know actually why they did that, because it was just nicer. Claim all. Now I have to call and call and call and call and call again and call a third time, a fifth time, an eighth time, a 12th time, because I have different vehicles in different garages all being destroyed. It's just so annoying. Half the time, I just say, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to leave them in the freaking Moore's Mutual. So that coming back would be amazing. One of the ones that many people may not think of when we're talking about a quality of life update is an actual increase in the payouts of all the non-heist modes, basically. Maybe not some of the businesses, although sure, those could use a bump up. But for sure, like the adversary modes, the contact missions, the arena modes, all of those are severely lowered compared to everything else in the game for the most part. Even when they do these 2 times money events, hell, even the triple money events on these modes aren't really even that good. So that's another thing that I would love to see in a quality of life update. Another really interesting idea was a clothing locker like the gun locker, where you could almost maybe choose which clothing options you see, because I mean, if you've been playing for a while, you probably have everything purchased. That's a lot of clothing options. So maybe if like when you're maybe in the store, I don't know exactly how it would work, but you just don't see half the options. Like there's 150 masks, and if you have to scroll through them, I don't want to do that. Let me lock a couple away, maybe 100 or so away that I'm never going to use, so I don't need to scroll through all of those to find the ones I want. And then one of the ones I've been saying literally since like the day they added cars that could blow up other cars is removing the lock-on for non-weaponized vehicles. Yeah, sure, you might still get blown up, but think about this. If you're driving around in today's GTA Online in a supercar, in a sports car, or even worse, like just a non-fast car, and you're in a public lobby, odds are there's going to be one dickhead who is using his Oppressor Mark II, and he locks onto you because the game auto locks onto you when he's flying over, and he just hits his little missile button. And there's nothing you can do. You're dead. And then you have to wait. Gotta call Moore's Mutual. You probably have 13 other cars in there. You got to pick which garage, and it's a process, right? That shouldn't be the case because you're in a non-weaponized vehicle. You shouldn't be locked onto. I believe they might have done this with non-weaponized aircraft, but that should extend to the non-weaponized vehicles, because it would actually require some skill to blow you up if you're in a sports car or a supercar. Again, it might still happen, but it wouldn't be as frequent. Now, yeah, if you're doing like a mission and you have some sort of like cargo you're transporting, sure, maybe it locks on then. But if you're just not in a CEO, not in an MC, you're just driving along, trying to mind your own business, do your own thing, an Oppressor Mark II or Deluxo, any of those vehicles, helicopters, whatever, they should not be able to lock on to your vehicle. So that is some quality of life changes I think would be great. And because, again, we're in the pandemic, maybe Rockstar, they don't have enough, I don't know, manpower, whatever, to make a big DLC. This, I think, would be so well received instead. And if those maybe rumors are true that GTA 6 won't be coming out for another, 2, 3, 4 years, this quality of life update would go such a long way. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and if you have your own quality of life updates or changes you would like to see, let us know as well. Thank you all for watching. I am doing that two $8 million $8 million for 2 people shark card giveaway. Link to that is in the description. So over on my Twitter, we're picking the winners in a couple of days, so check that out. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.